Okay, it feels about time that we make some more progress on this world. Welcome back, everyone, to the Hardcore Create mod, where last time we actually built my first ever Create mod contraption. So we changed our nice little windmill. It's no longer aesthetic, it is now just functional. And we made it so, first of all, we have this wonderful little mechanical press, which, do I need, you know what, let's just waste an iron bar. Let's go. Just look at it. It works. It does a thing. That is amazing. And also, we have hooked up this wonderful little sort of washing device thing somehow. And basically, this is taking gravel and turning it into iron, which is something that I find very interesting in Create Mod. I didn't know that was a thing. Because yeah, as a reminder, or if you're new, I have not messed with Create Mod before. This is basically my first time using it. But anyway, so on the note of turning gravel into iron, that is what I want to look into today, because if we're able to turn gravel into iron, I want to know what ways can we make gravel. So we can either crush cobblestone, which we've already established I don't really want to do, because essentially that requires a blaze burner and I don't want to go to the nether yet, especially since episode 3 last time was yeah, it was where I died. So I don't want to repeat history. However, there's also this milling. What is milling? So this is how you make flour and stuff in the real world. So what is that? I assume it's just called a miller or something. A millstone. Okay. Oh, that is cheap. Wait a second. So I know what we're doing today. Oh, this is gonna be good. Right, so our first step, I assume, is just to make this. So cogwheel, andesite casing, and some sort of stone or something like that. And I do not have a log. Okay. I really should get some trees closer to my house. You know, we're a little far away from everything. Is the sun setting? Have I just come down here like right, and I've got a bed on me, it's fine. And just look at how beautiful the sunset is in this world. It is amazing, honestly. Okay, right, we're back up on the hill, and I know that a few mobs spawned. Is there anything up on the hill? I don't think there is. Okay, right, so we're gonna experiment with some stuff up here. However, I don't think that I actually want to build what I am planning up here today. That's right, I want to move a little bit off of the hill. We're not, like, moving house yet and stuff. That's not happening, but essentially, I don't want to clutter up here with all of the Create Mod stuff. So I'm thinking of moving just a little bit. And I think the place where I'm gonna go is like just down there, just in that nice little sort of cutout. But anyway, right, let's get this sort of, what's it called? Like a mill something done? Millstone, that. Okay, so cog, andesite casing, and then can I just use andesite? Yep, there we go. Right. So how does this work? Like if I just chuck cobblestone in, I mean, it's in there, but the question is, how do I spin it? Because I don't see anything. Is there a cog on the underside of it? Like, if I look underneath, yep, okay, right. And it doesn't appear to be directional. Yeah, it's not. Right, okay, so we have to go from underneath. Okay, this is even more reason to just move. So what I want to do, seeing as we are moving down there next to the water, I want to see how we make a water mill. So a water wheel, that is... Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I placed that sideways for a second. Okay. So, does this make this a little easier? Because it said on the thing, like, I pondered the water wheel for a second, and it says here that basically, can I skip to this bit? So, it says here that covering additional spaces doesn't improve water flow and stuff, but seeing as I can do it sideways, does that mean that, like, for the sake of example or something, if I just clear out a little spot here, and I put a bit of water here, and that should flow that way, yep, there we go, and then if I put the water wheel sideways there, yep, it still spins, okay, and then, of course, it spins the millstone as well, so if I just go and chuck cobblestone in there, where does the gravel get chucked out? This is the thing. I don't know how stuff works, but I want to see how much I can automate this. Right. Okay, so we got an achievement, but nothing's, like, popped out anywhere. So what do? Do I like right click it? Oh, okay. So I right click it and I can take stuff out with it. Okay. Interesting to know. So it doesn't come out automatically. Is there a way I can automate it? If there's not, that is fine. I just want to see. Oh, you can also use a cog next to it. Oh, okay. Or we could... Okay, so we can automate extraction. What is that thing then? I mean, I know that that's a conveyor belt and stuff, but what on earth is that? I don't see it in this anywhere. Is that it? No. Oh, is it that? Andesite tunnel, maybe? Oh no, andesite funnel. This, right, okay. Okay, so that is basically acting as a sideways hopper. Right, okay, so how do I make that then? That is dried kelp and andesite alloy. Is that all? Wait, so I can automate this. Hold on. Dude, we are making progress in this episode much faster than I thought. I thought this was gonna take ages. I mean, we haven't exactly made anything look aesthetic, really, but like, we're still making mechanical progress. Okay, right, let's go and smelt this up. Now, I guess the one thing is, do I need a conveyor belt or something? Because all of that stuff came out onto conveyors, which I get might just also be showing it off, but am I going to need that? Because if so, I might as well look up how we make conveyor belts. All right, so conveyor... no, it doesn't exist. What's it called then? Oh, is that it? Mechanical belt. Yep, that is it. Okay, right. How was it crafted? Oh, it's just more dry kelp. Okay, this is easy. We're gonna make so much progress today. Also, something else I want to know. Does a water wheel, like, is a large water wheel faster than a small water wheel? I know that I can't make a large one because I think it needs a large crafting recipe and stuff, but I just want to know. Okay, so that doesn't actually tell you anything more than it did already. So I don't even know if a larger one is faster. But anyway, right, we've got some dried kelp. So if I just quickly craft this together. Oh, nice. It gives us 2 as well. Okay, and also I might as well make some, like, what's this called? Mechanical belt. But anyway, so I want to know if I go and let's do it on this side. If I put that there, why is that angle? Oh, should I have done that differently? Do I just need to, yep, like that? Oh, okay. So it just spits it out. Cool. And that has given us oh, wait. Oh, okay. So the previously spat out item has to be cleared before it spits out again. Okay, interesting. That is very useful to know. And seeing as we've got that, we might as well just go and chuck it in our little washing area there. Right. Okay. I think I want to move that and actually put a building around it somewhat. Because we seem to be making progress quite fast with all of the create mod stuff, but like, this is going to be a really short episode otherwise. And it's not really going to feel like we've done much, so I kind of want to do a building today. The one thing is, I might need to get some better tools. And also actually decide on how I'm going to build this. So, you know, this will be interesting. So, yeah, you know what? Actually, I think before we progress any further, this next step is just going to be flattening out a bit of land to build this. So I guess, unofficially, we're kind of starting the area that I wanted to build here in the first place. So, yeah, first building. Let's get to work. I mean, I'm not making the actual building yet. I'm just clearing this out. Okay, so I've flattened out a little area, and I've done some thinking. So here's the thing. I kind of want to put a building here today, but I'm not entirely sure what that building should look like or how I'm going to do it. You just spawn. You don't even come with anything useful. Do you want to leave? I'll let you leave. I'm feeling nice. I won't kill you. But I do really advise that you just go. But anyway, so I've done some thinking. And do you guys remember what my base plan was last season? Before, you know. Oh my gosh. It was to have several different areas all sort of connected up by a train line. And the thing is, I still really love that idea. I still really want to do that idea, in all honesty. But the thing is, I was sort of wondering, like, as I was looking through the creative menu, I was going, like, what sort of stuff exists here? And I was like, I wonder if there's different woods added in create mod, because obviously, like, you get a load of new blocks. It's like there's a bunch of custom tough stuff and everything like that. So I was like, I wonder if there's wood. And it turns out, like, there's no sort of new wood, and, like, you can't exactly dye wood either. And then I just happened to click on mangrove planks, and I noticed you can saw stuff to get more wood. Like, this gives you 6 planks rather than crafting or something which only gives you 4. So that's interesting in itself. But then, like, it got me thinking, what if I have a lumber mill somewhere that is like automatically cutting down trees and stuff, obviously with a tree farm, but like make it look like a lumber mill to be aesthetic? What if I have a lumber mill and then we can take wood from the lumber mill or something, or like, I don't know, just take resources? But then that got me onto the idea of, well, what if we also have a mine? Like, you know, what if we have a mining town? But the thing is, what would be in a mining town? Well, exactly what we've got here, honestly. Stuff that is like gathering cobblestone or gravel or something like that, and it's taking it and it's turning it into iron. Wouldn't that be cool? And then like we can connect up that mining town to a bunch of different places and stuff. I just think that's a fun idea. And it's something that I would like to work on, but I think maybe I need to be a bit better at the game and a bit more geared up before I even attempt that. But you know, it's an idea. Anyway, though, so as I said, I'm not entirely sure how I want to design this building, or honestly what I want it to look like at all. But I want to see if I can work out some of the other mechanics for it. Also, on a side note, whilst I was sat over here, there's a bunch of deep slate and tuff, and I think that's viridium there. So there's a bunch of this stuff right here. I'm not sure what to do with it, I just have it. Just thought you might want to know it's there. So, some of you guys may have guessed what I actually want to do here, but I kind of want to mess around with drilling. Because we discovered last time that, like, we can drill stuff and essentially, like, have it just automatically go onto these systems. So, it was after I had this little idea with this, like, mill and everything to turn cobblestone into gravel. Well, what if we have a drill that is automatically gathering cobblestone from a farm or something? And then of course the cobblestone is automatically going in here, and then the gravel is automatically going into a washer, and we're getting automatic iron. Do you see where I'm going with this? That was my idea. I just need to work out how a drill works a little bit. Because the thing is, so, oh, for God's sake, that always gets me. It still types in the search bar. So if I ponder this, so, okay, it does drill the item in front of it or something. You don't need a piston pushing it into the object. Oh, this is good. That saves me a whole lot of time, because I think otherwise I would have needed slime or something. I would have needed glue or slime or something like that. And side note, how do you actually get that? Because I will need to look eventually. So you need slime. Does Create Mod have a different way of getting slime? Okay. How do you get dough? Wheat, flour, and water. Oh, that is so easy. Oh, that is so easy. Look at that. Okay, so there's another way of getting slime. Cool, that is useful. We're gonna need to do that in a future episode. Because, if you haven't been able to tell, by the way, like, as much as I have ragged on you guys for going, oh, there's different ways of getting iron, and, like, absolutely none of them are easier than just setting up an iron farm, I do kind of want to keep it to Create Mod stuff. Like, I do appreciate that idea. Which is why, like, after I've worked out all of this ways of getting iron and stuff without needing an iron farm, like, I am now a bit more invested in that idea. I quite like the idea of not exploiting Minecraft's mechanics and stuff, not making an iron farm or a slime farm or something like that. I quite like actually doing all of this stuff the way Create Mod sort of seems to intend it. Is there lava up here? Oh, there is. That is useful. Sorry, I really needed that. That's why I was going around and looking at all of the caves and stuff. Right, okay. How do you set up a cobblestone farm again? That is not a joke. I'm actually having to work that out. It's just a hole, isn't it? Right, hold on. This is only going to be temporary just whilst I work it out, but I'm pretty sure. So something like this and something like that. And I think if the water goes in there and the lava goes in there, then Oh, it makes cobblestone there. Okay, I was expecting it to make it there, but that works. In fact, that's probably a little better, honestly. So then if we just had like a little drill here or something, then right. Also, I need to work out how conveyor belts work a little bit. But for now, right, let's pick that up. I promise what I am doing does make sense. I quite like the fact that none of you guys actually know exactly what I'm doing in this series. There's something fun about it. Feels like I'm getting away with something. I don't know. Maybe you guys absolutely hate it, but like I kind of find it quite fun. Right, so I need to work out all of the mechanisms for this, which is a little harder to, like, actually do now that I've said that out loud. Right, okay, so the next thing that I need to work out is basically, that was the wrong bit. So if there is something like that, there we go, wait, that only took one? Wait, how far can one bit of kelp go? Can that cover any distance? Huh, I thought that would need... Oh, genuinely, I thought that would need, like, one conveyor bit per block. Like, per block that is covered. I thought this would need 3. Anyway, right, so I want to know, if I break a block on this conveyor belt, okay, it automatically goes onto it. Good to know. This is useful. I don't know why I just snapped my finger there. You might have heard that. Okay, so it automatically goes onto the conveyor belt. That is really useful because essentially that means that, like, when we're drilling the items, we don't need to worry about something automatically sending it onto the conveyor because it'll just go on by itself, I hope. Okay, so it's that time again. How do we make a drill? That's easy. In fact, I think I have all of the stuff for that right down with me. Oh, and that's how you make that. Okay, good to know. Wait, what was the recipe again? I've forgotten. Wait, did I not get that? Oh, I did that the wrong way round. Okay, so there we go. We've got a drill. So let's say we've got a system like this. And then, like, you know, that gets mined and a conveyor belt carries it away. Cool. That seems like that should work. I can't see an issue with that in my head. The one thing is, I am actually gonna need quite a few resources to get this up. So, like, can you guys just give me a minute? Okay, so I'll admit, this took a lot longer than it should have. Like, there was a lot of working stuff out and everything, and it's like, I had to change this building shape several times. I'm pretty sure the building is much larger than it needs to be, but, like, it's a nice shape, I think, to build something cool. And, yeah, so as you can see, here's the system we've got. So we've got the nice little water wheel out the front. This I do need to make look a little nicer. It currently doesn't look great, but, like, that is gonna come later, probably. But yeah, so as you can see, it's working on this drill here, which is breaking away this cobblestone. This actually seems to function at the perfect speed for that. That might just be because of how drills and, you know, what are they bloody called? Why can I never remember the name of you? Is it millstone? Is that what it's called? Yeah, millstone. Right. Yeah, that might just be because of how the drills and the millstones work. But actually, though, because this is going at a different speed. So, I don't know. I think I have just perfectly worked it out so that, like, basically, at the same rate cobblestone is going in, gravel is coming out. And yeah, as you can see, so the gravel gets pulled all the way over here and stuff. It gets chucked on this conveyor belt, and then this actually just about has enough time to wash the gravel. It's really close, and you're about to see it. So yeah, there we go. Gravel. Oh, it turned into iron. That's only a 12% chance. But yeah, so as you can see, basically the particles end here, and the gravel can also disappear right there. So we've just about got this moving at the right speed, which is purely luck. But yeah, so it's not the fastest iron farm in the world. In fact, this is pathetically slow. But really, that's only going to be an issue around now. Because if you think about it, like, as we progress in the game more, we're not gonna need iron as much, and we're gonna come here less and less. But this thing is going to be functioning the entire time and everything. So really, like, it's just gonna pile up. So yeah, for now, it's kind of painfully slow. There's only 4 iron nuggets in there, which isn't even enough for a full ingot. But like, when you think about the fact that this is just going to be functioning for the rest of time, that's not an issue. And like, when we're going to need iron less and less over time, yeah, it just doesn't impact that much. But there we go, a create mod iron farm. Absolutely wonderful and pathetic. Maybe I could increase the speed of it. Like, I guess if I put more like farms and stuff and more drills up above and then just had more of these millstones, then yeah, it could work. Like, I could just make more of this work, because really I think there's like we could add another 3 bits of gravel to this conveyor belt and it would still function fine, because the washing will happen at the same speed no matter how many things are on that conveyor belt. The only thing is, we can't keep adding cobblestone to this millstone here, because eventually that is going to fill up. Well, actually, no, I don't know if that has a capacity, but then it's just going to be chucking cobblestone into a thing that can't take any more of it. So basically, I can add more stuff to this conveyor belt, but I can't add anything more to these conveyor belts, otherwise it's just going to back up. But yeah, so like, we're earning a little bit of iron. See, it's gone up by 2 already. So like, it's not fast, but it functions. And seeing as this is all working with stuff that like doesn't take fuel, I don't even know if create mod has objects that require fuel. Like, seeing as it's all working with stuff that is going to run forever, it's like, this is a renewable cobblestone farm and stuff, and the millstone isn't ever gonna break or anything like that. I could just AFK here for like a year and then it would all work. I mean, I think maybe this would fill up with flint quite quickly, so we probably need to make something that's gonna get rid of flint. Okay, that actually just brings up a question. Do like filters exist? Are you able to get list filters? What does this do? Matches items against collection item, can be used to filter slots created. I have no idea what that means. Or what the attribute filter does. Okay, I don't know what that does. I just wanted to know if there was like an item filter in this thing, because otherwise we just make like a redstone item filter or something. You know, that would not be difficult. But anyway, so the thing is, I feel like this has taken a long time, and I'm not entirely sure how long this video is, but I think it's longer than it needs to be. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sit at this farm for a while. Like, I think I might genuinely go AFK for the first time in this world, which I want to definitely make sure that I'm safe if I do that. I think I'm gonna go AFK for the first time ever in this, and next time I think we're gonna build a nice aesthetic building around this. So for now, I want to say thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. I really better not die next time I log on.